Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready to dive into a topic that's near and dear to my heart fitness. Specifically, we're talking weightlifting today, and not just the typical get ripped stuff.
We're going deeper, exploring some surprising health benefits that might just make you rethink your whole approach to working out.
Hmm.
And of course, we'll be looking at this fascinating new platform, HealthyCoin.
Right, which ties into all this in a really interesting way. We're drawing all our insights today from this article, Build Muscle, Earn Money, How Weightlifting with Healthy Coin Can Benefit Your Fitness and Wallet. So, first things first. Weightlifting. It's not just about building those beach muscles, is it?
Not even close. In fact, some of the most compelling benefits have nothing to do with appearance at all. We're talking about things like a revved up metabolism. This article calls it the afterburn effect. Have you heard of that?
Rings a bell, but refresh my memory.
So basically, even after you finish lifting weights and you're, say, relaxing at home, your body's still working hard behind the scenes, burning calories like it's nobody's business.
Wait, so I can burn calories while binging my favorite show? Sign me up.
Well, not quite. It's all thanks to something called excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC for short, but afterburn effect is way catchier. What's happening is your metabolism is in overdrive, repairing and rebuilding muscle tissue. That process requires energy, hence the calorie burn.
Okay, that alone is making me rethink my usual cardio routine. But the article doesn't stop there. It also talks about stronger bones. I mean, who knew lifting weights could do that?
It's true. Think of it like this: when you lift weights, you're putting stress on your bones. Right. And that stress in this case is a good thing. It's like sending a signal to your bones, telling them, hey, you need to toughen up, become denser.
So it's like weightlifting is giving my bones a pep talk.
Exactly. And this is huge for preventing age-related bone loss and conditions like osteoporosis down the road. It's like investing in your bone health for the long haul.
Smart move. And there's more, right? Because the article also touched on something I found super interesting, the link between weightlifting and improved mood. We all know exercise is good for us, but this felt next level.
Oh, absolutely. There's a growing body of research backing this up. Weightlifting, just like other forms of exercise, releases endorphins. Those are your brain's natural mood boosters and stress relievers. And let's not forget the sense of accomplishment you get from crushing those fitness goals. That's a powerful mood booster in itself.
Okay, so we've established that weightlifting is basically a superpower for both our physical and mental well-being. But let's be real for a second. Sometimes finding the motivation to actually hit the gym, that's the hard part.
Oh, I know that struggle all too well.
Right, so that's where I think this whole healthy coin thing comes in. It's like they found a way to gamify fitness in a way that actually makes sense, you know?
Exactly, and it plays on some pretty fundamental human psychology when you think about it. But we'll get into all that in just a bit.
All right, so let's talk healthy coin. It's this platform that rewards you with actual stuff for working out, right?
Yeah, that's the basic idea. It's
Yeah.
like taking all those fitness trackers and apps and actually giving you something tangible for all that effort you're putting in.
Okay, I'm intrigued, but walk me through it. How does it actually work in practice? Like, what do we need to do?
Well, you'd start by tracking your workouts, like you probably already do. Using a fitness app, Strava, MyFitnessPal, Fitbit, HealthyCoin, syncs up with all the popular ones.
Got it. So business as usual on that front.
Right.
Then what?
So that's where HealthyCoin comes in. You connect your fitness app, and their system analyzes your workout data, the intensity, how long you worked out, that sort of thing.
And based on that, I earn, what are they called? HYC tokens.
Yep, HYC tokens. That's your digital sweat equity. And here's the really cool part. You can then redeem those tokens for actual rewards.
Okay, now you're speaking my language. What kind of rewards are we talking about here?
They've got a pretty diverse range. You can get fitness gear, like if you're looking to upgrade your workout wardrobe or equipment. Gift cards are a popular option too. Or you can even donate your HYC tokens to charity.
Wow, so there's something for everyone. That's awesome. But I gotta ask, and I don't mean to sound skeptical here, but is this whole thing legit? What about data privacy? That's something I'm always a little wary of.
It's a good question, and the article does address that. The way they've built it is pretty clever, actually. HealthyCoin integrates with those fitness apps we were talking about, the ones that are already trusted by millions of users.
Right, so they're not reinventing the wheel when it comes to security and all that.
Exactly. Those apps already have their own privacy policies, data encryption, all the important stuff. HealthyCoin is basically piggybacking on that existing infrastructure.
Okay, that makes sense. But let's talk about the psychology behind this whole reward system for a second, because I can see how this could be really motivating.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of interesting psychology at play here. We're used to seeing virtual badges and achievements, in fitness apps, right?
Yeah, like those little digital pats on the back, which don't get me wrong, those can be motivating in the moment, but I get what you're saying.
Right, but there's something about tangible rewards that just hits different.
It's like, yeah, a virtual high five is nice and all, but a gift card to my favorite store. Now that's something I can get behind.
Exactly. And that's what HealthyCoin taps into, is that feeling of actually earning something concrete, something that has value in the real world. Especially on those days when you're struggling to get motivated, having that extra incentive can make all the difference.
Yeah, I can totally see that. And it's not just about the material rewards either, right? It's about that sense of achievement, of making progress towards something tangible.
It got it. It's like they've found a way to gamify fitness in a way that actually translates into real-world benefits, both physically and mentally. And that's pretty powerful stuff.
So we've covered what Healthy Coin is, how it works, the whole 9 yards. But now I'm curious about the bigger picture here. What could this mean down the line? What are the potential implications of a platform like this?
Well, that's where things get really interesting. Imagine a future where health insurance companies are actively incentivizing people to live healthier lives, maybe even offering discounts or rewards through platforms like HealthyCoin.
Whoa, that's a really cool thought. It could be a win-win for everyone involved, right? People are getting rewarded for taking care of themselves, and insurance companies potentially see lower healthcare costs down the road.
Right. It plays into this whole shift towards preventative healthcare, focusing on staying healthy rather than just treating illnesses after they become a problem. And that's something I think we can all get behind.
Okay, so we've talked about the amazing benefits of weightlifting. It's like unlocking a whole new level of health and well-being. And we've explored how Healthy Coin is adding this fascinating new dimension to fitness motivation, maybe even hinting at some big changes in the healthcare world. It's been a pretty thought-provoking conversation so far, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And I think it really highlights how much potential there is in this space, using technology to empower people to take control of their health.
And that brings me to you, our listener. What are your thoughts on all of this? Has anything we've talked about today resonated with you? I'm really curious to hear your take on all of this. What stood out to you today?
Well, I think it really comes down to finding what motivates you, right? And that's what's so cool about this whole healthy coin concept. It's not one size fits all. Like maybe the thought of earning some new workout gear gets you fired up. Or maybe it's about aligning your fitness journey with something bigger than yourself, like donating to a cause you care about.
Yeah, I love that idea. Turning your sweat equity into something that makes a difference in the world. It's like, sure, we all have those days when working out feels like the last thing we want to do. But imagine if you could turn that around and be like, you know what? I'm going to crush this workout and support a good cause while I'm at it. That's pretty powerful stuff.
It really speaks to the potential here, right? Like we're not just talking about individual health anymore. We're talking about using technology to potentially make a positive impact on a larger scale.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Totally. It's like a ripple effect. And on that note, let's do a quick recap of our deep dive today. We started by talking about how weightlifting is so much more than just building muscle. It's about boosting your metabolism, strengthening your bones, even lifting your mood. It's like unlocking a whole new level of health and well-being from the inside out.
Right. And then we explored how HealthyCoin is bringing this really innovative approach to fitness motivation, making it fun, rewarding, and maybe even a little addictive.
In the best way possible. And who knows, maybe this is just the beginning, right? Maybe platforms like this will completely change how we think about healthcare in the future. The possibilities are pretty mind-blowing when you think about it. But for now, we'll leave you with that thought. Keep exploring, keep challenging yourself, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.